You know, as an author, there are certain things that I don't find enjoyable when I'm reading anymore. And like, I love anime, I love mangas, I love manhwas, I love reading the light novels, the whole nine yards. But like, it has gotten to a certain point after like really knowing how to write, and I really hope this doesn't come off as like arrogant. Really knowing how to write, where some characters aren't even appealing anymore. Like, I really enjoyed the overgeared manhwa. Like, I really enjoyed it. But outside of like, there's like kind of like two types of villains in there. There are the really overpowered boss monsters that takes like many chapters and raids and all this stuff just to beat. And then you have like the royal, like royalty type people who always underestimate everyone, always arrogant, like, oh, we do this. Like, there's never a point in time where any of the villains actually have a competent plan. Like, there's never just like, you know what, this person has been doing this, so we should, plan for this accordingly. They're like, oh, no, 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 it's all luck. They didn't do this. And it's always a thing in some of these mangas and manhwas, and it's just gotten to the point where like it's not even enjoyable anymore to read. Like, it's boring to me. Like, there's nothing really interesting about your character, or about your villains. Like, they're the point driving the story is just, man. And then don't even get me started on the horrendous anime tropes, like a harem tropes. I despise the oh, I don't know who I want to love trope. I absolutely loathe. Like, it has gotten to the point where a lot of these like things that I have really enjoyed reading aren't even enjoyable anymore because there's never any depth to it. And I think that speaks more. Maybe that speaks more about me, than it does them. But like, I've really just had to start looking at like, other alternate stories that actually like have the depth that I'm looking for. And I know like at one point I had read 5 books. It was a book series. I had read this book series, and I absolutely hated the main character. I loathed this main character. I hated everything about this man. I thought he should have died the moment he opened his mouth to the wrong person, but he didn't because he's the main character. And even that was like even more tolerable than some of these manhwas and mangas that I've read. And it's just like, dang. But what's that one? The Great Estate Developer. That one's, I haven't read that one. I read the prequel. That's kind of interesting.